So I am technically cheating on today's vlog because I'm filming this on the 26th of January. I should be filming this on the 27th of January. This is the worst part about this whole vlog process. I have giant time lapses sometimes, and then when I squeeze them down into like a couple seconds, I have to just render everything to make sure it looks good. That's the worst part about this entire process. The rendering. It's on frame 1837 out of 8883. Yeah. So, back to you, future me. So you remember the red vlogging? He's vlogging now. Do you remember the red spotlight that was in Laughing Goat?
Oh yeah.
That caused all the problem because then I tried to color correct it, but it wouldn't correct. Good.
You're more reserved.
Yeah.
So you're more. Look back. But now you're a character. Now you're a caricature. So essentially, you're interested in what you're saying, but you're too afraid of being too interested. You got the word you mean. Does that make sense?
Let me ask you this. I am the richest man. I have heard one of your pieces of music, and I'm standing right in front of you, and you don't know that I've heard one of the pieces of your music, and I'm just standing in front of you. Mr. Sharp?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
You think so?
No, that's too extreme
Yeah.
for what I want.
That's what.
It's like much more fun actually than it is. You actually get like slides.
No.
I didn't know when to flicker.
Yeah, no, I'll screen flicker.
Last time I had dinner with Andy, he told me that when he has his hands on his pockets, that means he's playing with his balls.
Will you join in our crusade? Will you stand back and stand for me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world we long to see? Then join in the fight that will give us the right to be free. Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start, a new tomorrow comes. Musical theater. Alright, it's tea time. So, I'm drinking Sleepy Time Vanilla. This is not sponsored by Celestial. I wish it was. Man, could you imagine like a lifetime worth of tea? I did a cut earlier. I'm gonna just put this in from like the first cut when it was actually genuine. Also, Celestial, if you're watching this and you want to sponsor me with a lot of tea, please go ahead and do so. I know that you're not watching because this channel's not big enough, and I know you're not going to sponsor me with a lot of tea because why would you care? But if you happen to come across this and you were like, oh, this boy drinks a lot of tea and he has a whole segment in the show where he's literally drinking tea and talking to people, let's just give him a bunch of tea that he likes. Please don't be afraid to do that. Hey, let's try something stupid. We're like, what, 5 of us who are watching this all the time? Tweet at Celestial Seasonings. I think that's their Twitter handle. Let's do this. Who cares? Tweet at Celestial Seasonings. Let me check. What is their handle? Celestial. Okay. Alright, listen. The Twitter handle is actually at Celestial T. I wanted to redo it with with the correct handle, but nah, screw it. But no, seriously, if you were all to tweet at Celestial T and just made sure that your friends and family also tweeted out to them with no context, they don't need to know that this channel exists. Your friends and family don't even need to know that you watch me. Just have them tweet Celestial with this video's link and have them go, you better sponsor this boy. I just want a lifetime worth of tea, damn it. Tag me in the tweet if you want to, but make sure you do it. Because I just want tea. But even if you don't do it, it's fine. This channel isn't that big, so it's much more likely that they wouldn't care. Number 25. I'm gonna be honest, and I think I've said this before. I don't know if I've included it in the cut or not. That I am today's video was supposed to be me trying to take you all out on a trip around Boulder, or well, I mean, I was still gonna do what my day had in store, but set up my camera and then use my iPhone to record things and be like, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. This is how I make the vlogs. This is why I have this little space empty, and so on and so forth. But then Rod and my meeting lasted for 4 hours because we ended up sitting down making the treatment for the actual Colorful World, which is the movie that we're shooting, and the budget for that movie. I don't like making budgets, but because Rod hasn't done it before, and he wanted to know exactly what kind of people I'd need, we sat down and we did it together. I've told him that next time he does budgets, I'm not gonna be involved. I fucking hate it. I want to talk about this vlog, and I want to talk about how interesting doing this is, and how amazing doing this is. This is actually very, very nice and therapeutic for me. Weirdly, right? I mean, you would imagine someone like me, the thing that's therapeutic and makes me feel better is staying away from work, but weirdly doing this every single day makes me feel a lot better at the end of it, which is great. I'm so glad that 5 of you stick around every single day. I shouldn't be. I mean, old me would have been like, just 5 views? I need to do something clickbaity. I need more views, but I don't care. I mean, the very fact that I can get just 5 of you to come back every single day, granted 2 of you are my parents. Hey mom, hi dad. There are 5 people in the world that want to watch this every day, and that makes me happy. I think Jason also watches us, so 6 people. And you know what the weird part is? When I was a lot younger, when I was doing the old YouTube stuff, the problem was I couldn't decide what was real life, right? I would only remember making the videos and putting them up. I do not, and you know, I'm one of those unlucky/lucky people who has the past, I think, wait, I'm turning 21 this year, so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 6? Yeah. I'm probably one of those unlucky people who has the past 6 years of his life. 6? 16, 17, 18. Unlucky because at the time I thought that was life, which it isn't. And lucky because I can see my childhood, basically. I can see me go through my teenage years whenever I want, and I think that's great. But sadly, younger me does not know how to organize hard drives. Yeah, no, vlogs. I'm very happy because earlier I didn't know where where my life began and where YouTube stopped and my life began. So I always thought I was constantly trying to live YouTube. Nowadays, I have so many more memories from not filming than I do from filming, which is great, which is fantastic, because I can create that divide between this is YouTube, this is life. There's so many times, so many things happen that I don't record because I want to experience them. I want to live through them, and I think that's beautiful. So if you're, young, I mean, chances are you're probably not watching this video, but if you're starting YouTube and if you want to start stuff and you're younger than like 20, and you're like, shit yeah, Rod's rubbing off on me. Rod says shit yeah a lot. And you're like, hell yeah, I wanna start YouTube, I wanna do whatever. And you've somehow managed to stumble upon my beautiful little tiny corner of the internet. Then I would really absolutely advise that it's not important to record everything. It's not important to have a camera on you at all times, because when you do have a camera on you at all times, life slips away, and don't let it slip away. You forget what you have around you, and you start believing in what you see on screen, and don't do that. That's not nice. I feel like Macaulay Culkin. And I wish I could meet that boy. I wanna sit him down and just talk to him, like invite him to dinner or go to lunch and just talk to the kid and be like, oh, well, kid, he's like 10 years older than me, isn't he? But I want to like sit down and talk to him and be like, dude, I watched you growing up, and you used to be a child. I kind of know what you're going through. I kind of know what you felt at the time. And yeah, dude, shit. And just talk about it. And I think that conversation is going to be so cool and so great if that ever happens. Vlogs. I keep losing my train of thought. This, by the way, is not, like, I've learned to embrace this because I realize the way I talk and the way I think is very scattered. It's like one point here and then grabs a tangent because it makes sense to me. Like, the perfect way to explain it is Jeff Goldblum at the Hot Ones. These vlogs have been great. It lets me take a moment away from doing work while at the same time finding some sort of connection and some sort of happiness in the idea that I'm creating something every day, which is fantastic. And that's part of the reason why I don't just let nothing go up. I at least have a literally nothing that goes up when I can't upload anything, because I take value in the idea that, yeah, if I couldn't record anything, at least I could record like a 10-second message. And that's part of it. Yeah, no, I am so happy about the situation with this channel. It's not, like, I honestly am not that worried about numbers, because I'm not the kind of person anymore who's all about, yeah, subscribers, hell yeah. But I mean, if I see that uptick, it'll be great. But if I don't, I'm not bothered. It doesn't bother me at all, because because YouTube is not my YouTube's not my goal. YouTube's just something I like doing on the side, like a shady side job. Like if you're a college student but you're trying to sell drugs on the side to kind of afford college. Yeah, that kind of job. Or like how you're an intern at a hospital and your entire job is to take out those stool pads and clean those out. Like, it's, proud of it, but you're enjoying the earnings from it, or like the kind of job where you're a PA on a stupid fucking shoot. No, I'm just joking. I'm a PA tomorrow. It'll be great. These vlogs have been great. I think it was one of the 2 literally nothing days. I think it was the 3rd literally nothing day. The day I filmed that, I was very down. You have no idea, like the day before that and that very day, some stuff happened in terms of personal life that made me go, okay, I need to sit down and I need to think about this. This needs to be something I need to mull over. I need to make sure I'm making the right decisions, and I need to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. And I need to make sure that the decision I take is worth it. And in mulling those things over, making the decision that I made and going, is this correct or is it not, really bogged me down a lot. And that's when I did the second tea time. Second literally nothing. And even the next day when I woke up, I think that was a Friday, and there was no school that day. And I didn't feel like getting out of my bed. I was, one of the things in my mind was, I'm just gonna pass away the day, and make another literally nothing, or make a tea time in the evening. It'll be fine. But I knew that if I didn't push myself to get up and actually go do something, I wouldn't be back to my productive self, and I didn't like that. And so I spent the whole day making these, and at the evening when I was done editing it and it got uploaded, I was very happy, because even though the final product isn't all that great, what I ended up doing with it, and the fact that I ended up making it, made me happy, and it made me feel like, yeah, this is good. I like this. Yeah, you know, these vlogs are way more helpful towards me than you, in the sense that I like making them. They're a good time off. They're a good rest. And I think forcing myself to do these every single day is great, because I give myself that time to relax and to rest, because this stuff is not super taxing. This stuff is not super, you know, in the sense that when I'm making a movie, I'm always tense when I'm editing it, because it's all about, shit, is the cut at the right place? It needs to be at the right place. That shot needs to be just right. This actor needs to do this specific thing at that specific time. And so even though I'm doing what I enjoy, I'm spending a lot of time and energy in trying to make it perfect. But with vlogs, but with these things, I'm not saying that they're not perfect. I'm saying that I don't feel as much pressure to make them perfect, to make them like things that you would win an Oscar, you know? I have my own feelings towards the Academy. I'm talking too much. It's very late. I should sleep. I will see you all tomorrow. If not tomorrow, well, I mean, I'm still gonna see you all tomorrow. If I'm not able to do anything, there's gonna be literally nothing. But in the case it isn't, what am I saying? I'll see you tomorrow.